Alright, today I want to take a look at the Hawkman. So let's take a look at the Hawkman's origin story. Over 1,000 years ago in ancient Egypt, Prince Cthulhu and his princess Shiera were on the run being hunted by their terrible advisor magician who wanted to kill them. He ended up killing Prince Cthulhu, but let him know that he would still be the victor because his soul would pass into another body within 1,000 years. Sure enough, 1,000 years later, in 1940, an archaeologist, Carter Hall, finds the sword that killed Prince Cthulhu and passes out as his soul and enters into his body. When he wakes up, he has the knowledge of the metal that the sword is made of, which is able to defy the Earth's gravity. He constructs a belt for himself, and like soulmates joined together, he finds the modern-day Shiera, and they become Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Alright, today I want to take a look at an early Silver Age Hawkman comic called Steel Shadow Steel from 1965. We first see the Hawkman and Hawkgirl battling a mysterious shadow figure out in the streets. What they don't realize is it's just a decoy, as he traps them into reverting to their secret identities and is quickly off to rob a mansion of its gold and jewels. We see Carter Hall and the Hawkgirl quickly transforming back into their alter egos as Hawkman takes flight after the shadowy specter. Upon encountering him with his first battle, he doesn't realize none of his weapons have any effect on him, and he's actually fallen into his booby trap. The shadow escapes into a nearby pool of water and dissolves beneath the surface. After being unable to capture the mysterious phantom, Hawkgirl quickly goes back to Hawkman as they fly up towards their spaceship. They contact an old friend named Thardan from another dimension, who recalls being able to help a criminal in another dimension by giving him a shadow bracelet that allows him to exist as a shadow in other dimensions. Thardan gives Hawkman and Hawkgirl bracelets of their own so they can exist as shadows in the other dimension and also on Earth in their real bodies. They pursue the shadow again, but he was laying in wait in a trap. He paralyzes them with an immobilizer ray that immobilizes them both in the shadow dimension and back on their Earth world. Since neither Hawkman or Hawkgirl can move, he mentally reaches out to all the birds in the New York City area. The police think that something crazy is going on and try to scare the birds away, until Hawkman speaks through his loyal falcon to the police commissioner, telling him to allow the birds to carry Hawkgirl and Hawkman to their destination. The birds move Hawkman 10 feet to the right on the Earth world, which also moves him 10 feet to the right in the Shadow world. They ask Zarthon to make some changes to a paralysis gun of their own so that we can interact with the Shadow's own body. Back on Earth, Hawkman and Hawkgirl encounter the Shadow again, and his overconfidence leads to his downfall. As he thinks he still can't be touched, they trap him into shooting him with his own paralysis beam and are able to capture him and bring him to a prison confinement cell. There, he's confined both in the Shadow world and in the real world. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed taking a look at the Hawkman with me today. He comes from a very strange era of comic books in the Golden Age where you have characters like the Sandman and Aquaman that can talk to birds and fish and, do all types of weird things that don't make any sense. But he's pretty neat. I think he's one of the cooler and long-time standing heroes in the Justice League and in the DC Universe, so he'll always be one of my favorites, and I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at him too. I'll see you back here next time. Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you do the Facebook or Twitter thing, follow me at #KingaRetro. See you next time.